Hey mamas, do your days feel a bit too chaotic, a bit too busy that it's hard to make those genuine connections with your kiddos? I get it. You aren't alone. There's no guilt. There's no shame. Hi, welcome. I'm Stephanie. I'm a yoga therapist and life coach for moms who want to let go of the pressures, the rush of life so that they can have a grounded, more present, joyful motherhood. Motherhood is full. It is full of distractions, interruptions, to-do lists, everything. It can be really, really hard to have those connections, those little moments that just fill our mama's hearts. But with a little practice, a little planning, it can happen, even in the busiest of days. So beginning with setting yourself up, preparing yourself. It may sound silly, but preparing yourself for those moments. Again, there's gonna be times during the day, right? We're gonna be on call, we're on call 24/7. Since we just have to respond, we just, we're taking care of things. But for those genuine moments, right? Prepare. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling out, just slowing yourself down, preparing yourself, reminding yourself that these moments matter, that even no matter how long your to-do list is, no matter how many dishes are in the sink, no matter how many emails you have to respond to, this moment matters. This moment's gonna pass by, and that, just again, I wanna be fully present with my child. Okay? Preparing yourself. Along with that, setting the moment, right? Setting the mood. So whether you want to have a daily connection at the same time, maybe when your kids get off the bus, setting that up so that you can be fully present. You're not worried about responding again to those emails or those phone calls. You're not worried about any tasks around the house, that you can really give your kiddos that attention, that moment. But maybe it's going to change from day to day. But again, setting that up so that it's not right when you're trying to make dinner, right? Trying to make dinner and give our kids our attention can be hard. Or when we're feeling hungry or we're feeling rushed, maybe there's activities where you're getting from one kid to one class to another, right? Just allowing yourself, time to say, when would feel good, where I wouldn't feel rushed? Checking in, and then keeping that out. Inviting your kids to it. Meeting them where they are at. Again, so maybe finding where they feel rushed. Maybe when they come off the bus or when you pick them up from school, they need a few minutes of downtime. Okay, allow them to have that, right? Because all kids are different. Some kids want to come in and just tell you everything about the day. Other kids may want a little bit of time just to decompress, to settle in, to be home. Right? Finding what feels good for your children and understanding it may change. Maybe last year when they got off the bus, they wanted to tell you everything. This year they need a little bit more quiet time. It's kind of meeting them where they are at. Maybe it's an activity. Maybe you usually set your child up to color while you wash dishes or take care of some work stuff. Maybe you join them in. You ask for a coloring sheet. Ask for some crayons or watercolors. You sit alongside them. You do it together without having to worry about checking your phone, checking the time. Just being present. Maybe your child loves extra snuggles. You can just weave that in. Maybe at bedtime, you start a few minutes earlier so you don't feel that rush to get them tucked in right on time. You start a few minutes earlier and you snuggle a little longer. Again, find what feels good for you, find what feels good for your child so you can both be present. You can fill your mama's heart. You can create those moments that your child will remember. That it's that connection, right? It's that connection that we want with our child. It's that connection our child wants with us. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be scripted out. Yes, I'm giving tips, these 1, 2, 3s. But let it feel natural. Maybe you will finish a task early. Your child is sitting there just doing their thing. Hey, come on, let's do this. Right? It can be woven in, but sometimes we do need to make it more intentional. We need to carve out that time, prepare ourselves. Again, there's no guilt, there's no shame. Find what feels good for you. Find what feels good fits into your lifestyle. What are the moments the activities that you love? How do you love to connect with your kiddo? I'd love to hear about it. Feel free to share in the comments below, reach out to me, send me an email. If you'd like some tools to be able to kind of ease the stress in motherhood, I have a little booklet. You're welcome to download that. If there's anything I can do to support you along your motherhood journey, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for you. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I invite you to subscribe so you get the latest updates. And again, from my mama's heart to yours, thank you. I look forward to connecting with you soon.